Well, I think my band director nominated me for sent my name into because of my music things at school and in like the state and the community. So yeah, I'm really involved with instrumental music.
What do you play?
I play trumpet. I started in like the elementary school programs here in 4th grade, and I got like more involved outside of school, like 10th grade, and I auditioned for like New Hampshire's all-state program, and I was accepted there. And then junior year, so last year, I auditioned for all-state and jazz all-state, and I was accepted to both. And then I also auditioned for a national festival, and I was accepted to that, so I went to DC this summer. You know, it was a very cool experience. We performed in the Kennedy Center, so that was like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And there are people from all over the country, a lot of people from Montana, and I was the only person from New Hampshire, so we like stayed for a whole week and flew out there with my parents, and it was a lot of sightseeing and rehearsing, and it was definitely a very cool experience. I don't think anyone of like importance was there other than like parents and stuff, but it was just being in like that building, and like being on a stage that so many famous people have been on before. So that was the really cool part. So New Hampshire All-State, we go to Concord for like a weekend each April, and that's like you get to work with a guest conductor, and they're usually like from a university somewhere around. Last year I worked with the director from Hofstra University, and it's just another cool weekend that you got to spend with other high school musicians who are interested in the same things that you're interested in. Yep, I did for I think like 3 years. I played trumpet and I sang with them, and that was cool. They've kind of broken into a smaller group since then, so I'm not involved with them anymore. Definitely, and I don't get a lot of opportunity to play like big band jazz music, and that was just an opportunity that I wouldn't have gotten anyplace else. I've like auditioned at some colleges, and I'm auditioning at UNH this weekend, and I'm hoping that I'll be going to a music program either at Ithaca College or at UNH next year, and it's pretty much for the next 4 years what I want to do. I want to, you know, get better at what I like to do, and then after that, who knows. Style-wise, classical music is my favorite. Playing in an orchestra is like, if I could have like exactly what I wanted, that's exactly what I would do. But it's not going to happen most likely. So yeah.
So you would be open to performing in a jazz band again, or if you like a ska band or something like that? Or
I love ska music. I played my first ska band at camp this summer, and it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I listen to a lot of Boston Symphony orchestras. I listen to a lot of musicals too. I guess actually my dream job would be to play in like a pit orchestra on Broadway. Yeah. And I listen to Alison Balson is a female trumpeter from, I believe, England, and she's probably who I strive to be most like, because she's really making a name for herself in trumpet and classical performance, and it's just very cool to me. Well, I only play one like school sport a year, and that's volleyball. So it happens in the fall. So I mean, it's really stressful at the beginning of the year, because you kind of had the whole summer to like let your brain just turn to jelly, and then you come back and you're expected to do work and keep your grades up and stay involved. But I try to practice like once a day for like at least an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, and I do a lot of homework over the weekends. I have a study hall now, so I do homework then too. But I've done a pretty good job of keeping good grades and balancing like friends and family and school and that kind of stuff. Definitely. definitely like my band director and my trumpet teacher, Randy Ulett. They're both really supportive, and Mr. Moylan is just, whenever he sees me in the hallway, he's like, hey, like I read another thing about you, or I heard your last performance, it was great. So I definitely like, it's definitely a supportive atmosphere there, and at home, like my sister's a musician and my parents both play instruments, so it's kind of like they totally understand what's going on, and they definitely support me.